Hello Greets, Freaks, Makeup Geeks, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today's video is going to be another makeup challenge. Basically, I'm going to point out now, doing normal makeup, doing glam, is really not my thing, to be honest. But I've said I'm going to do makeup Mondays, so I figured I should do something. The makeup challenges are a little bit more fun. Evidently, I'm not in the mood for filming, hence I look like utter garbage, my voice is going, I'm out of breath, I'm getting a cold, everything's just a little bit shit really. But basically, today's makeup challenge, as you can tell, is going to be doing my makeup in a random order. So my sister is behind the camera and wonderfully has a top hat which is filled with pieces of paper, and basically each piece of paper is a step of makeup, so like primer, foundation, all that. I never actually wear a full face of makeup. I don't think I've ever actually done an entire full face of makeup, to the point that I don't know how to. So no matter, I could get all of my makeup in the right order and still look absolutely terrible, but oh well. Before I actually get into this video, if you haven't already subscribed, be sure to click subscribe, stick around for more videos, and if you like this video, click like, you know, all the support is appreciated. But with that being said, let's get straight into this challenge before I get any more wheezy. So my wonderful assistant is going to provide me with a hat, and I'm not going to look. I'm just going to, I wonder if some of these pieces of paper might fall out and I'm going to have a short routine, but it's fine. Is that one piece of paper? I can't tell.
That's one piece of paper.
Right. My first step is eyeshadow, which isn't that bad, and most people do their eyeshadow first anyways, to be honest, so that's not bad. I haven't actually planned an eyeshadow look for today, so this is probably going to be a very quick sped up shot of me doing not very much. I seem to be missing some of my brushes. I'll figure something out. I think I'm probably just going to do like a really simple kind of nude look, so yeah. Not a bad start, to be honest. So I haven't 100% decided what I'm doing for my eyeshadow. I think I'm just going to go along, do it as I go along. My hand's not big enough to cover this mirror, but I'm using my, I forgot what it's called, Flawless 4 Revolution palette. And I'm going to go in kind of with like, I think it's called Ouch. Basically I'm going to go in with a bunch of nudes and neutrals. I'm not going to talk through this makeup, I'm just going to do it on camera, and then if you want a further video on the eyeshadow look itself, leave a comment down below and I will do that. But I think for today I'm just going to do it in my own time and not talk through it. Okay, so that is the eyeshadow done. As you can see, it is just very simple, sort of, kind of purpley brown look. It's nothing majorly fancy, but it's the kind of look that I actually quite like. I like kind of rusted brown looks. So now that I've done that, it's time to pick the next step. And I feel like now everything is going to go wrong, because once you film one good bit, everything goes probably wrong. So. We're all kind of stuck together. Contour! How do I contour underneath my base makeup? Okay. Great. Just great. That's just great. Alright, so for contour I'll just be using my Studio London face palette. I never actually contour normally anyways, so I mean I'm not really missing out on much, am I? Doesn't really matter if I cock up my contour, I suppose, if it's going to get covered anyway. So let's just contour our face with nothing to put it on. So that's going to be contoured done. I'd like to clarify, I know most people contour down like that. Where you put it straight like that is more like classified as male contour. so it changes your face shape differently. I'm a dude, so I prefer to male contour, but personal preference. There we go. I don't think you probably can't even see that on camera. Either way. Okay, Gordon, Heidi, it's really obvious. Well, in person I don't think it's too bad. Not that it matters anyways. So anyway, on to the next step, please. You haven't put that back in, did you?
No, you chucked it over
Oh
there.
yeah. Next step is... Also, I know the light keeps changing. It's only 3:30 in the afternoon, but it's kind of cloudy. Next step is lips, which to be honest isn't that bad because I don't actually wear lipstick usually, so I kind of just wear like lip glosses or lip balms. So, my selections. I think I'm just going to put on lip balm today, to be honest, and then maybe a little bit of one of my lip glosses. Nothing fancy. Alright, great, lips done. As I said, I don't wear lipstick. I'm just really bad at it. It's something I'm working on. Next step. Foundation. My face at the minute is really dry, and I don't even have a primer on, so what could possibly go wrong? Yeah, this could just be an absolute disaster. Okay. So, my foundation I use, which is running out, is my Revolution Full Cover Camouflage Foundation. I don't think people still even use this anymore. Do they even still sell this anymore? I do not know. But, hey, that looks separated. Woohoo, that's a healthy look. It's not even that old. What? I'm not good at foundation, so please don't judge me. I don't even have any sponges. I hate full face makeup that much that I don't even have sponges. Right, foundation, my favourite. Okay, so this doesn't look terrible. It could look a lot worse. As I said, oh, okay, never mind. Now I'm looking at it in the light. That looks kind of crappy, but I never really wear foundation, and I've got really bad skin and no primer on. So, also I'm going to clarify now. If you hear a lot of voices or loud noises in the background, my family's kind of organising stuff in the attic, which just happens to be right next to my room. So, yeah, excuse any noises. That's gonna have to do. That's just great. So, on to the next step. Please, shut up. Excuse the jump there. All of my family members decided to talk over me, despite being told 3 times to keep it down. So, the next step I've got is blush. I'm not good at this either, because I've never worn blush. Like, I think because I'm flushed enough as it is, I never wear blush. So I'm going to go back into my Studio London face palette, and I don't even know which is a blush brush, to be honest. Is this a blush brush? I don't know. We're going to add just a little smidgen, just a little... This is not my shade. Okay. This isn't a blush brush, is this? I don't think...
unicorn.
Yeah, this is not a blush brush, but I kind of help.
I can't really see it on camera. But
you can't see it on camera, but in person, I am pink. Oh no! Oh no!
on camera you look stark white.
Okay, in person, I'm like hot pink, so we're going to very quickly move on before I look like I've had some kind of allergic reaction. You can see how bad my forehead looks with this foundation. I mean, just a patchy bit of nastiness. I wouldn't go out the house looking like this. Alright, next step. It's going to get noisy again, I'm sorry, I have to deal with it. Powder! That might be okay. Powder might fix things. Don't actually know where my powder's gone, but Yay! Powder's okay. I'm going to go find it and then do that step. That might cover up the hot pink. So for powder, I am using my super old MUA translucent pressed powder. I'm going to be honest, it's not translucent, and I don't like using it. In fact, to be honest, I probably shouldn't even use powder because I have dry skin, but I thought it'd be fun to add. This is really old, but it kind of, even though it's classed as translucent, it is more of a skin shade, but it is my skin shade, so yeah, we're just going to powder away. First of all, targeting the cheeks. Okay, so powder's done, and now I look even more creasy than I did before, and I've come to a horrifying realisation. I haven't done concealer yet. This just looks terrible. I mean, look at the creases! Oh no, and it hasn't fixed the hot pink. The only thing that looks good in this makeup look is my eyeshadow. Also, I forgot to mention at the start, I haven't included brows or bronzer in this look, because I'm a natural brows kind of person, even though they look really bad at the minute, and I don't have any bronzers, so yeah. On to the next step. It's all downhill from here, as if it wasn't already downhill. Mascara! And the best part is, for filming this, I realised I don't actually know where my mascara that I usually use has gone. So I've got to go back to my little tiny miniature, very old, expired mascara. Don't have any concerns for my health, I'm fine. I'm going to stop filming and come back to this because my mascara face is horrible. Well, that was an utter disaster, and that should have been the easiest step. In case anyone was wondering why I don't wear a full face of makeup, this is why. So, basically, I think what I have left is concealer, highlight, primer and setting spray. Concealer and primer are two of the first steps. End my suffering. So, yep, we're just gonna... Setting spray! Before I've even finished. Great! And the best part is, I've accidentally got a mattifying setting spray. So not only do I have a dry foundation and lots of dry powder, I've got mattifying spray. Oh yeah, it's the Maybelline Lasting Fix. This just gets worse and worse. Now that we're nice and mattified and, you know, we don't look oily at all or any of that. This isn't dry, I put a little bit much on, whoops. That was a little bit too close. Anyways, on to the next step. This is just shit. Highlights. Great! So, surprise surprise, I'll be going into my Studio London face palette. As you can tell, I'm just getting more exasperated as this is going along. I feel like this isn't even filming. I know my sister's in charge of the camera, but I've just got this paranoid feeling that everything's going wrong today. So, yeah. It's, highlighty highlight, boys! On top of my setting spray. I feel like highlight only looks good in photos, because in real life, especially if you've got like a cheap one like this, you kind of just look like sticky and weird, and like it only really looks good in photos, but hey ho. Yeah. Well, you know, when you've made yourself completely mattified, feels like it's a good idea to just put highlight everywhere, isn't it? You know, it makes stuff look shiny again. Just shine me up. I've also thought of another challenge I could do in the future. I don't want to just do makeup challenges, and as I get into Goretober, I will do more autumnal, like, eyeshadow looks and stuff instead of challenges. But one I've considered doing, which has been around for ages, and I considered doing ages ago, is doing makeup in the wrong order but using the wrong products. So say for example, I'll pick out primer, like the step is primer, but the actual makeup I could be using eyeshadow or something. So if that's something you guys want me to do, leave that down below. And if you want to see the tutorial for the eye look, tell me as well. Because I obviously need some ideas for videos, so yeah. But I think that is highlight done, which means all that's left is concealer and primer. You know, the two, like, first steps. So, yep, let's just pick these out. Wow, I mean really mix them up in here, so many options. Concealer! So, not only am I concealing on top of powder and spray, but also that means my last step will be primer. The first step. But anyways, for concealer I will be using my Revolution Conceal and Define in C1. I don't even like this, to be honest. I use it as my eye base, but I found it makes me even more dry and patchy. So this just goes from bad to worse. And again, I don't have a sponge because I don't tend to wear it as concealer, so I think I'm just going to have to use my finger. Please excuse me for using my finger to apply concealer. I'm past the point of caring. So now that I've ruined my lovely eyeshadow and mascara, great. And now that my face looks adequately dry and patchy again, and now also very sticky, time to do my last step. I mean, whatever could it be? You know, what possibly could my final bloody step be? Oh look! Oh wow! Oh my goodness! Primer! That's 100% the step you do last. Of course it is. Not only that, but I've got my cheap Olivia Hale primer, which doesn't even work. I'm just gonna get a good old dose of this nice melted, and we're just gonna rub this in, you know, adequately prepare the face. Ah yes. Oh, I can feel this doing great things. I know when some people do this challenge, they have like a spray which is primer and setting spray in one, but I don't have one of those, so we're just gonna rub all that makeup off. Okay, great. So this is my finished this is the foundation all over my hands now. This is the finished makeup look. At least the primer means I'm no longer dehydrated and flaky. I mean, this could have gone worse. I know some people have had to do like all their blush and highlight and stuff first, and like powder first, and then the foundation. So I suppose I got a little bit of an advantage, but it's not great, is it? Really? I mean, at least I look shiny again, but I've also rubbed all the foundation off and accidentally covered up my eyeshadow with a concealer. Oh, my forehead! Oh, oh no! This is coming off in the next 5 seconds. So yeah, now that I've ruined myself, this is a completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got some entertainment out of me losing the will to live. If you did like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. As I said, if you want to see the eyeshadow look or the mixed up makeup challenge, tell me down below, as well as any other suggestions you might have for my October special videos, Halloween themed videos. But yeah, with that being said, I don't think there's anything else to say. Subscribe! Clearly I'm a great makeup artist. Ciao. I can't turn the camera.